Hey guys, Drake here, and welcome to a long-awaited and meant to record this sooner update video. I did not intend to take near as long as a hiatus as I did, but sometimes life hits you and you kind of have to roll with the flow, and, well, I ended up taking a break. Hi, hope you're doing alright, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas and any other holiday you celebrate within that time. Hope you had a good holiday, regardless of what you celebrate. I personally celebrate Christmas, but not everybody does, and that's okay. Yeah, there was a bit of a almost month plus hiatus, I think it's been at this point. I think the last video uploaded was the last part of Castle Mark Tower's Menace Quest, which was hard. Ugh, screw that. Honestly, the reason why I went on hiatus, I can't nail it down on one particular thing. I mean, my work schedule was kind of crazy, which it typically is in December and near the end of the year, just because there's a lot of work to do at my day job, and, you know, I take on a lot of extra gigs, and a lot of that stuff really piles up at the end of the year. So it's time to really hit the ground running and make some money, really. But that wasn't it. Usually I somehow roll through, sort of, and only end up taking about a week off. I took a whole month off this time. I haven't even recorded. As of this point, it's been over a month and a half since I've recorded anything. So it was that. Like, this last little run of work lasted like 4 weeks. And usually it only lasts like 3. It lasted 4 whole weeks, and it was ridiculous. I haven't worked that much in my life in a short amount of time, and I even went out of state during all that. I went out of state twice since before Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving week up through, you know, when that's all finished. I've been out of state twice. I usually don't go out of state except once a year. I've gone out of state twice this year. I've gone out of the country this year. It's been insane. I've traveled more this year and I've worked more this year than I ever have in my life. And it was insane. And trying to find time for anything else was just really hard. I mean, this year has kind of been that way. It's just been the busiest it's ever been. It seems like I just get busier every year. And I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm not excited about it, because at some point it's just going to be like, well, some stuff's got to go. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. But honestly, the little bit of off time I had, I just wasn't motivated to do anything creatively. At least anything that I wanted to record and put out. I mean, I played a lot of Friday the 13th, you know, I still did a few streams. I played a lot of Battlefront 2. I took a break from Overwatch for a little while. I'm building back into that, though, getting my chops back. Excuse me. The other thing is that I got sick again. And I knew it was going to happen. I was just praying it would keep holding on for a little while. No, it didn't. It kept on. So I got sick, and then there's the typical holiday busyness. You know, by the time things started to, you know, calm down, it's time for Christmas and to celebrate it with family and friends, and, you know, it was just busy, you know, and I just needed the time to myself for a little while. I don't give myself that much time to myself, like, outside of doing any, like, work and stuff sometimes, and it causes me to kind of crash a little bit. Another reason for the loss of motivation is the stuff that's going on with YouTube in general. I'm not a doomsday person, and I don't want to be, and I will still continue to do this. Do not get the wrong way, or do not take this the wrong way, excuse me. I'm not quitting YouTube and switching entirely to Twitch. I love Twitch streaming, I do. It's just there's games I would rather do in a Let's Play format instead of a live stream environment, and vice versa. There's a lot of games I could stream, actually. There's a lot of games that I probably would not Let's Play that I would rather stream, and the other way around. But the landscape of YouTube has changed a lot in 2017. I'm going to be honest with you, as much as I try not to be a doomsday person, 2017 is the year that should have killed YouTube. Like, the fact that YouTube as a whole has everything it has, I'm surprised. Like, I am really surprised that it didn't crash any harder than it did. I mean, it crashed for sure. A lot of people, there were people that left the platform entirely, and I don't blame them because it was their full-time job, and next thing you know, 95% of their income's gone. I mean, what can you do in that case? I mean, there was a guy that, I can't remember his screen name, but he specifically did like Call of Duty videos, and they got flagged, and he lost all ad revenue. I'm not going to talk any more about that. I am going to say that that was a factor in me losing motivation. If you want to know more about kind of the facts of that, there's a video I'm going to put down in the description below, and a card probably, to a video by Stephen George that explains what happened, at least up to a certain point. He hasn't updated on that situation in a while, but it basically tells what happened at YouTube to cause all this crap to happen. But yeah, that's what happened. That's why I've been gone. I've been enjoying the time to myself. I watched a lot of anime. I finished Death Note. I watched both seasons that are available of My Hero Academia, which is my new obsession. I love My Hero Academia, so expect references in my videos and streams from here on out if you haven't already heard me make them. I also finished an anime called Division of Escaflowne, which you probably haven't heard about. That's fine. You should go watch it. Not as good as My Hero, and it's probably on par with Death Note, depending on the type of person you are. I highly recommend checking it out. It's an anime I waited years for it to be complete and whole, and just found out that last year they finished a whole redub of the series, both seasons, and the movie, which I haven't watched, and I don't think I'm going to. I heard the movie was a disappointment, which is also why I haven't watched the Netflix live-action Death Note, because I heard it's a massive disappointment, and there are things I would rather watch. So I am going to return to uploading as consistently as possible on YouTube. We're going to see streaming 2 days a week, plus trying to upload every day was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. But I think it's because I didn't manage my time as well. But I think I've got a solid, little bit of a plan. It'll probably take me a few weeks to a month to get back into it. The first thing that will be done is I will tackle episode Ignis in 15, because it has been released. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick. And I will do that. I will do an episode talking about comrades. I will do the final dungeon, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, at that point, 15 is done. 15 is like officially, as far as like a main series, done. I'll do a video at the end of all that talking about it, but I'm pretty much just going to end it as a main series once I get to that point, because I'm going to be out of content to record, and I won't have any more until they release more DLC, which they're going to. But just to touch on that, yes, I know the next one's going to be Arden, and I'm not thrilled about that. I'm kind of sick of Arden. He's a good bad guy, don't get me wrong. He is a good bad guy, but I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of seeing that sly piece of crap. I really am. I don't want to play as Arden, but I'm going to, just because I'm going to stick to finishing that series to the most complete I can. But I'm going to tackle that, and then also I'm going to tackle Life is Strange episode 3, or Life is Strange Before the Storm episode 3, and I'm going to record all of that and post all that, and that should finish off both of those series for good. And I should be able to move on to a new side LP and a new main LP, finally. And when 15 gets DLC, I will sprinkle that in with the updates and stuff like that. I'll figure that out, don't worry about it. Because sometime in March, April, we've also got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I'm considering not doing a day one LP of, but then again, I thought about that. I'll go ahead and tell you, I thought about not doing that, but then I was like, no, it's going to be a relatively short game, so I'll go ahead and do it. Basically, I'm looking forward to moving on past 15, and really just I'm really looking forward to moving past 15. I love that game, but it's time for stuff to return to where it was on the channel. And I'm going to try to hold back on some of the Day 1 LP stuff. Like, I know I've got 2 coming up, and that's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and The Last of Us Part 2, which The Last of Us Part 2 we may not even get until 2019. I honestly think we're not going to get it in 2018. I will be surprised if we get it in 2018. If we get it in 2018, I will do a day one LP of it, I promise you. But I don't think we're going to see it until 2019, which is fine for me. But I'm going to hold back on doing too many day one LPs, because I think 2017 was the year that broke me on that a little bit, because throwing in Before the Storm into the whole mix I had near the end of the year, oh man, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, it was good because I needed a break from 15 a little bit, and I loved that, but it caused a little bit of stress at some points. But regardless, things are going good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm actually able to record today for the first time in I don't know how long. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to record episode Ignis. It's going to be awkward, but I'm going to do it anyway. There's going to be a bit of a new schedule. Sort of, mainly for streams, because my day job hasn't been working me Saturdays for a while now, but it looks like they're going to bring those back, at least for a little bit, and I still want to be able to stream at least 2 days a week, or 2 nights a week, as it's going to turn into. So here's kind of the reveal for that. If I work a Saturday, I will have to cancel the Saturday 12 to 4 stream, and I'll instead stream on Friday night from 5 to 9, kind of like the Monday streams. As far as, how often that'll happen, you're just going to have to keep up with me on social media, because that could change by the Thursday of the week I'm supposed to work a Saturday. It's weird, I know, but hey, my day job pays the bills, this doesn't, so we're just going to have to work around that a little bit. It's going to be fun, though. I've got a new game that I'm going to be starting on stream. I'm going to alternate it with Fable. I'm actually going to restart Fable because I recorded it in really crappy quality, so I'm going to redo that. And I've fixed some things. I think I finally got the stream quality where I want it, and I've also got a new layout that I'm rolling out tomorrow on stream because this is going up on Friday. I'm recording this Wednesday. And tomorrow on my 12 to 4 stream, I'm at 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. stream, I'm unveiling a new layout and the new game. As far as what the new game is, you're going to have to watch social media. I've probably already revealed it at this point, but go check out my Twitter if you haven't already to see it. And there will be 2 new LPs eventually. I'm going to stick to shorter games at first, but there is a not as big as 15, but there's another RPG plan to follow what follows 15's mostly official end. And then I've had, a second LP planned for a while that I've just really been wanting to do, but the timing has just not been right. So I'm going to do another short game. I'm going to do 2 short games. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. They're short games. They're both Steam games, and I've just been wanting to get to these for a little while. Rudrak Tries is still going to be a little off the rails whether I'm going to do it or not. I have games I want to try for Rudrak Tries, but the time to record those just never ends up the way I want it to. So, if I get to them, I get to them. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to use these Saturday and Sunday evening spots and some evening spots during the week, the 6 p.m. slot I usually use, to upload Games with Friends stuff. I have Left 4 Dead 2 recorded. I have a Left 4 Dead 2 episode or 2 recorded. I just haven't finished editing them yet because I've been really low on the priority list. I have one done. I have one done at this point, and I'm going to finish the second one at some point. I'm going to reserve that for Games with Friends, and I'm also going to use those slots for stream uploads. I'm just going to upload the whole streams because you know what? I'll let you guys decide this. This is spur of the moment decision. Do you guys want to see stream full on highlight videos, just highlighting the best parts, or do you want to see kind of chopped up episodes of the streams? Because I stream for about anywhere between 2 to 4 hours at once. So I would probably edit those down into probably 30-minute chunks, and very little editing, just kind of parts as we go along. That would probably kill my SEO, but I think I could figure out a way to add them to the channel and not take away too much, because I haven't really finished a game on stream. I've just been doing Stardew Valley as single player, and then just recently Fable, although I'm going to restart Fable, but that's okay. And then whatever the new game is, which I'm very excited to finally play. This has been one of the games during 2017 I wanted to play so much, and just now got around to it. But I've rambled on long enough. This video is already like 15 minutes long. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I'm looking forward to new adventures in 2018 as we end the year in 2017. Hope you guys have a happy new year, and I will see you all next video. Rudrak out.